Just me better, baby. Oh, I say, Ella, Ella, Ella. Baby, would you love me better? Baby, would you just me better, baby?
Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Posii. If you are new here, in today's video we're going to be doing my simple minimal glowy makeup tutorial. Because if you follow me on TikTok, every single video I post, there's always a comment: makeup tutorial, how do you do your makeup, how do you do your makeup. Today I'm going to give you a detailed makeup tutorial, so if you want to follow it, you follow it to the T, so you can always have your face beat and looking okay. And with that being said, let's get into this video. We're going to go in first with my brows. I'm a brow first before face type of girly, and for my brows I like to use the ELF laminating brow gel, and I just like to work it into like the individual strands of hair before I brush it into place. I like to use the comb end of this applicator to just get all the excess products out while like smoothing the hair on the skin. That is what like gives it this laminated, relaxed look. I'm going to clean up the brows with a Q-tip just to get all that excess out of there and the oiliness and whatnot. To fill in my brows, I'm going in with this CoverGirl brow pencil, and as you can see, that one is really thin, and that is what I really like about it, is that I can draw like really thin and really fine hair like strokes. As you can see, I'm just going in with like brief stroking motions, and that's how I fill in my brows. I just do the ends of my brows because that's where I have my sparse areas. I'm going to go ahead now and conceal my brows with a concealer that is my skin tone shade. I'm not a fan of the brighter concealer. You can do that if you like it, but I'm not a fan of it. I prefer to go with my skin tone. I'm going to go in with a concealer brush. I was going to say blush, oh my god. I'm going to go in with a concealer brush and just blend that out using light tapping motions. And I'm going to go in with a powder just to set that concealer in. To be honest, I don't always use concealer, but sometimes I do, sometimes it's fine. To prime my face, I'm going to go in with this ELF Poreless Putty Primer. And this I actually love. As you can see, like we're almost halfway through that top because I love it so much. I always like it blurs out my pores so freaking well. I have a lot of primers, but I always just end up using that one. I'm going to let that dry down for about a minute, and then we're going to go in with this gripping primer. This one's also from ELF. It's a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and it's really freaking good. I tap that into my skin. I don't rub because if you rub, it's going to start to peel, and I let that dry down for about another minute. Now for the skin, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Super Stay Skin Tint. This is my favorite skin tint in the whole wide world. I am going to use an angled, is this angled? No, it's a foundation brush. I'm going to use a foundation brush to blend out the skin tint. You want to use a foundation brush because it's like very dense and tightly packed, and you want to press the product into your skin. You don't want to drag it on your face. You want to press it using like light tapping motions, okay? And I just do that till everything is well blended. You will notice when it is well blended. If you notice like a part that is patchy, go back and blend it again. For concealer, I'm going to go in with one that is 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. This one is from NYX Cosmetics, and I just do a bright under eye. I don't do any of that other fancy stuff. I just do a bright under eye. That's how I conceal my face, simple as ABC. I'm going to go in with this angled blending brush because it just helps me like reach the inner corner of my eyes without stressing. Now when I'm blending my under eye, I like to open my eyes and like open my eyes as big as possible just so I'm getting into those creases. Now
same with the foundation, you do not want to drag the product. You want to blend it in the spot where you've applied and then bring it out a bit. Do not drag your concealer, blend and then bring out. That's the best way I could explain it. Can you see me rolling my eyes to the back? Yeah, I'm going to get it to that very top skin near my eyes. That's just what I like to do. I don't like seeing a tiny little gap between my brows and between my eyes and the concealer. I'm going to take the remaining concealer on the brush and just use it to brighten up my nose and go in with this foundation brush to this is just like to clean up the line of demarcation between the concealer and the foundation. I don't know if you can see, but there is a difference. You do not want us to see the line where your concealer meets your foundation. You want to blend your concealer into your foundation. To set my face, I'm going to go ahead and use this Maybelline Fit Me powder. And before I set, I'm going to blend one more time just so I'm not struggling with like creases, so that the concealer is smooth. And then I'm going to lightly press in the powder. You want to press it in. You want to look up when you're doing this so you could get in every single corner and every single crevice. Okay, lightly press in, and that's just how I get my powder in. I don't know why I did blush before bronzer, but I usually go with bronzer first. To do my blush, I'm going with this angled blush brush from Elf. Can you say blush brush 5 times? And this blush from Essence is pretty good. It's so freaking cheap, yet it works so well. For bronzer, I'm going with this one from L'Oreal, and I'm just going to use this to add depth and give my face some dimension and not make my face look flat, if you know what I mean. I'm just going to go with this on my forehead, my temples, my cheek, just to give me that snatched look. Going to go in with a small angled brush and my bronzer again because I do not contour. I'm going to go in with that on my nose just to define the bridge of my nose a bit, make it look a bit snatched. You understand what I'm saying? And then after that, I decided I needed to touch up on my blush because again, I don't know why I went in with blush first. I usually do bronzer first, okay? You just look how pretty that blush is. I then go in with a powder all over my face. I'm going to be using the Sephora Micro Smooth powder and this big brush I got, I think from Elf too. It's such a beautiful big powder brush, and I like when powder brushes are like really big. It just makes the product easy to disperse. I'm going to go in with that all of my face in on all of my face, yes, just to like set the powder. This is a very chaotic voiceover, I'm sorry. Just to like set the cream product and bring everything together. For setting spray, I'm absolutely in love with this one from Morphe. And as you can see, I am drenching my face in it. This literally brings your makeup together, literally melts your makeup into your skin. I'm going to go in with a hand fan just to dry that out. Oh my god, my throat is dry. And then we're going to do the lip combo, which is like the simplest part of this makeup look. If you cannot do anything else, this lip combo should be the easiest. I went in with this MAC chestnut lip liner, and I always like to take my time whenever I am lining my lips, just so I'm getting precision, okay? Just so I'm not overlining or underlining my lips. I just want it to be just perfect. I'm going to follow in with this NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee and just blend that in. I'm going to smack my lips until it blends in with the liner because you do not want harsh lip liner lines, okay? I like to use a red lip gloss to just bring everything together and make your nude lip look very juicy. And the last step is fixing spray to lock everything in. And the good thing is your makeup is still not going to look matte even though you use fixing spray. Okay, after you've done all these steps, it's going to look very dewy. And yeah, that's basically my simple makeup step.
You did my Yankee man, was singing this song like I love the vibe you give to me. You make me feel like somebody. I'll be the ice in your cake and some more toppings. Baby, I the one I need though. Baby, I said no fantasy. Baby, you're the one for me, I'm the one for me, I swear. Ella, Ella, Ella. Baby, would you love me better? Baby, would you treat me better, baby? Oh, I said Ella, Ella, Ella. Baby, would you love me?